Because if we started sooner than we were ready, it might make us look unprofessional. And then if we didn't look professional, then people wouldn't want to come to our comedy show. So it's very important that we start this broadcast properly. So when you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm as ready as you are.
Yeah.
So
let's do this.
I guess it's good that we're live already.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Hey.
Hey now.
How are you out there? So this is an infomercial, John Ladder. I'm Jim Grindle, host of the Wise Guys Comedy Presents Bobby Tamburo and Friends Grassroots Opening Night Show. And with me today is comedian John Ladder, who's performing at Bobby Tamburo's Grassroots Opening Night Show.
Let's go.
By Wise Guys Comedy. Isn't it let's fucking go?
Yeah, I believe they say it, let's fucking go, because it's cool when you curse. It's like a trendy thing.
I see friggin' and flippin', so it could be interchangeable.
It could be.
Interchangeable. Never mind.
I like that you said infomercial. Do you remember the infomercials at like 2 o'clock in the morning?
I think you're saying infomercial right now to make fun of me for my typo from before that I had to scramble and change at the last minute.
Oh,
yes,
I do. Infomercial.
I'm a pothead. I know these things well.
We used to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning to watch these stupidest infomercials. Do you remember those? They were so absurd. Like there was like a pasta maker. You set it and you forget it. And then
you set them and forget them all.
But like the girl was so excited to like learn about it because she was hosting it. She goes, "All right, Tony, tell me about this pasta maker." And he goes, "Nancy, you just set it and you forget it." And she's like, oh, "Wait a minute, you just set it and you forget it?" He goes,
"I don't believe
Nancy.
This."
Yeah. You
Is
just
it
said
sorcery?
It was something, a fucking rotisserie chicken, everything. And she was like, "Wait a minute, you can't make a turkey, can you?" Of course, Nancy. He was so excited. This is
but
me
you
like
can't also put bread in there for toast, can you? No, Nancy, you're a dumb cunt. This is a rotisserie. You can't make toast in a rotisserie.
The best. Say 2:30 in the morning watching those.
The chopper. I remember that. All the different types of choppers. There's plenty of them. And the salad tossers. Oh,
salad tosser. Tony Little. He goes, technique. He was on that thing. It was like a little bird with his legs, and he would just be swinging back and forth. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. My father and stepmother were big into these infomercial things. And Body by Jake. That was the
Body by Jake.
One. We had that. We had all the Body by Jake stuff in our house. He was a New Jersey boy as well, like us, was he not?
Body by Jake?
I think so.
Could be.
Look at us, 2 New Jersey boys about to do a comedy show in New York. Well, it counts. There's always been a kinship.
I like it. It should be cool, like a different vibe. Like it's cool when you go outside your comfort zone. You get to check out new spots, new surroundings, new people. I hear great things about Bobby tomorrow.
I love the boy. I think Bobby's a wonderful gentleman. I've enjoyed all of his comedy. I've not seen Barb, but I've heard of her Twitter at least, Barb vs. the World. So I know she's been like promoted on some shows at some point as a guest. I don't know.
Right.
But I honestly, her name's Barb Marie, and I pictured a
librarian?
Well, yes, a librarian, a round, short, what do you call those flowers people wear on their a brooch? A brooch.
Oh
wearing,
yeah, brooch.
Yeah, short, fat, with like a blossom hat, a Mayambolic hat.
That's maybe glasses. Maybe.
Yes, maybe glasses. Big personality, even bigger hair. But nope, she's quite the opposite. In fact, so much so that I was perfectly able to place her after my Walmart logo joke, because did you ever notice the golden The Walmart logo is just a butthole?
No, I was not aware of that.
No. McDonald's, you have the golden arches. Walmart, you get the golden anus. And speaking of golden anuses, let's bring on our next act. I'm not going to say that. That's why I burned that one here. But yeah, definitely, definitely doesn't fit the Barb Marie character. I saw like a picture. She could be a complete butterface. I don't know. I saw like one of those tiny little thumbnails, but
Oh yeah.
enough to say she's not the one I thought she was. Not this tiny little hi everybody lady. Be funny if she has that personality.
I want to see somebody loud, explosive, fiery.
You're not gonna get that with Bobby.
Oh no.
He's very chill. That's what I liked about him is that I heard he's like getting laughs without having to do that explosive
Oh.
personality. Yeah. Angela Cobb, however, if she's who I think she is, well, I should hold my tongue.
Scandal.
I think she might be somebody I already saw and was terrible, but I don't know this. Listen, we're honest, folks. So if you're watching
This
this
is great
infomercial,
Here, this is great marketing.
truth in advertising, damn it, truth in advertising. I'm like Whoopi Goldberg in that movie in the '80s.
That's fantastic.
I don't know
How about
if it's
Courtney?
offensive to say anymore.
Anything
Courtney-
anything bad about Courtney Murphy?
I know nothing of her, but Justin Raymond, and you spoke about outside of comfort zones and
Yeah.
getting to know new people. Guys, you're going to hit every mark on the what the fuck is going on here scale because you got Justin Raymond, who is certainly a very woke person. So I'm going to assume his comedy is very woke. He's a they them pronoun person. He didn't like the name Wise Guys because it wasn't gender inclusive. Cool dude. No problem with him. I hope he doesn't take offense at getting his balls busted over those things because that's fucking hilarious. The
Yeah.
Wise Guys comedy is not gender diverse. That's one of the funniest things he's ever said. And the man's a comedian, so he's already winning. But
That's great.
you go from him up to Bobby Tamboro, whose credits include Compound Media. Like the complete I think he actually has a record label
Oh
with
wow.
Aaron Berg called
Oh, okay.
Anti-Woke Records or something. No, it's Uncancelable. That's what it's called. But the top of the line you got Anti-Woke, the bottom of the line you got Woke. Then you got a weirdo hosting the whole thing. So yes, we're going to hit everyone. And it comes in after LGBTQ bingo. So it's like a super
Right.
inclusive event.
It's like a
all
smorgasbord.
different-
So much
Yes,
going
a
on.
Smorgasbord. I'm sure someone's going to offend somebody. Is my point. So you got to get there. I'm sure someone's not going to like it.
That's great.
Yeah, and I do. I think we should look into these people. I was hoping that might be a little bit today. See if we find any of their comedy.
Yeah.
But I don't think Justin or Courtney have any. They're only doing 5 minutes each.
Right on.
So they might not. They may be just up and coming.
You know what's like a lot of people tell me that when you do stuff to not always post as much stand up because you're like giving away everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I like if I have like a good set, like a good like I'll look for like a minute or 2 minutes to put it up there. But they always say that. So maybe that's why they're not putting it up right away because they want to save it. They want to save those moments.
It's why you only see crowd work when you look up
Yeah.
on the. Oh, here we go. Hey, look. I think I may have gotten Barb kind of right. She's wearing the right jacket. I think I might have a joke of hers here. I don't know. She is standing on a stage. So we'll at least be able to see somebody. Do you hear that loud truck right now?
No.
No? Okay, thank goodness. It's shaking my entire spacious studio where I broadcast from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a very loud and obnoxious neighbor. with his truck. Although, look, loud and obnoxious neighbor with my mouth is I. So, you win some, you lose some. You can't
I
complain.
I got great neighbors. I got great neighbors. Thank God. It's so good to have good neighbors. I got a neighbor. She's a vegan. She's cool as hell, and her husband is not. And sometimes we drink beers. We hang out in my garage because I have a little man
Wait,
cave.
hold on. She's cool as hell, and her husband is not.
No,
Some
no, no.
more
I'm saying
info
like
about this.
she's a vegan. He's not a vegan.
Her husband's not a
He's
vegan.
not
All
a
right,
vegan.
all right, good.
No, but he's cool. Like we hang out in my man cave under better weather conditions. My fucking dog. Sorry. Jesus Christ. My dog wants to play as we're filming.
I'm glad mine's not here. Oh no, that's supposed to be there. Because, dude, what the fuck? Where is it? The woman earlier, I told you I did a movie show, a watch
Yeah.
along. I don't know if I said it while we were live or not, but she decides to let the dog in to my area, a giant Great Dane Rottweiler, and then leave and then close the door behind her.
Oh, it's always
And
good.
it was yeah. And then when I said, "Why did you do that?" Oopsie, is what she said. Oopsie. All right, there you go. Here is Barb versus the world. This is one of the comedians you'll be seeing. But look, John, look at her jacket. I wasn't completely wrong.
No.
That's what I was picturing
Yeah.
Barb Marie to be wearing. 100%.
Don't let the crosses around my neck fool ya. I am part Jewish. I know you guys don't have a lot of us out here. Don't worry.
I had to pause. The
Yeah.
voice is on point. Okay, I think I pictured the right lady. The voice is what I expected. The jacket, the tank top.
Yeah.
I'm a good one. They don't let me control the space lasers or weather machines.
Oh, and I can already tell she seems like the type of girl who will be perfectly fine coming up after a golden anus joke
Yeah, I think so.
thrown in her direction. So maybe I will have to.
She looks fun.
Well, who am I kidding? I never removed it from my set. It's there. It's there.
I come from Holocaust survivors. My grandma was in a concentration camp, actually, the one I'm named after, Barbara. And
Oh, I thought the
she's in the same
concentration
concentration
camp she was
camp
named
as
after.
Anne Frank,
Yeah.
actually. The reason that bitch has descendants and Anne Frank doesn't is my grandma wasn't focused on writing no damn diary. It's a thing called survival. I love this table in the middle, and I love you for being here because this audience is so white. And even as a winter Latina, I'm getting nervous.
Oh, good. Let me say, we got a winter Latina coming, so that's going to help appease Justin Raymond, our woke performer.
That's
Our
good.
super woke. He has nothing. He just kept saying, "I hope we get female energy on the show." Oh boy, did we, buddy! We got.
And she said she's Jewish. That appears to the Jewish demographic.
A Jewish, a Latina, a vagina. I mean, hello, we're winning here. Unfortunately, and shame on you, woke Justin, because we had a black man who was going to be performing, Kyle Terry, but I guess he got edged out for a woman just to make sure we had gender diversity. Ooh, shots fired, Justin Raymond. I'm
Boom.
kidding. We changed the date, and Kyle couldn't make it to the second date. I like my other way better, though.
Yeah.
Saucier.
Much more
Saucier.
controversial.
Yeah.
Anybody know what a winter Latina is?
No, I don't.
No. Take a guess. No one? All right.
Let's see.
Pretty close. Okay. You would think that you're right. And logically, that's what it would be. No. So I'm Slavic. I'm Eastern European, which means we'll still beat your ass, but we'll do it in the snow.
Oh, so she's not okay. She's not a real Latina. All right.
Don't let.
Okay, so that was that. All right, that was fine. It was good stuff. I mean,
She looks like she's
cancel.
fun, playful on stage. That's good.
Yeah. I wish now I can't get rid of her. Where the hell? I need to be more professional. I'm new to Evmux. I've moved to it, and I do recommend it to people out there. It's just you gotta figure. There it is. You just gotta you gotta figure the damn thing out.
Hey, here's a question. International Rangoon, what is that about?
Ah, well, I'm glad you asked that question now, very organically and not prior. And then we're told, hey, why don't you wait? Because that's a great question to answer on air. Because that would be really lame if I were to have asked you that. But International Rangoon is like National Lampoon, the
I do.
magazine.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I grew up huge fan. The spirit of it is what I love the most. The lampoon of it, and I feel after it devolved into sex flicks for a long time, and
Yeah.
then it kind of came back a little bit, making an attempt at like political propagandism, but that failed too. Um, it's still out there, National Lampoon. I don't feel like the brand is respecting its spirit. So we a few friends of mine that we were doing things with, we set out to make a magazine. We never finished that magazine, but it was going to be a parody of International Rangoon. And instead, we just did a bunch of shows, parody shows, making fun of like Dabbleverse people and stuff.
Right.
Like, if you ever saw, there's a guy, Nobody Likes Onions, who on the same day as our wonderful show will be doing a terrible, lame, horrible, nobody cares show called Hackamania, which he had to promote for like a year, and all of his fan base is going to show up, and it still won't be as good as the Frisbee team and what they have done for us. I mean, we're just a Frisbee team, bro. Is selling tickets for this thing. It's supposed to be pretty packed. I was told
That's
to
awesome.
not even bother promoting. No need to promote for this show.
That's great. And it's in a
I'm
college
sorry.
town, you were saying, right?
It's in a college town. That's why it got changed, because it took the Frisbee team over 5 grown ass men to come back to us and be like, hey, dudes, we were selling tickets because we're giving them their tickets to sell for a fundraiser for themselves. We're getting no money off of their tickets. That's all for the college Frisbee team.
Yeah.
And he comes back and says, dudes, we can't sell no tickets. It's Easter weekend, man. They're like gone. Do college kids still talk like that? Or am I dating myself?
I think you might be dating yourself a little bit.
I think so. They'll be
Like
like,
you
yo, no
mentioned the
cap.
nerd days. Yeah.
No cap, yo, no cap. This whole thing was yeeted, and
Yeah.
I don't know, skibbity, nobody's here.
Hashtag not happening, bro.
Yeah, hashtag not happening. You know what skibbity means?
No, I don't.
You've heard it, right?
I feel like I've heard the word.
Like skibbity toilet.
No.
Well, it kind of sums up all of this Gen Alpha, but it actually makes me kind of like them, because it turns out, and this says a lot about the way they speak. The way they speak is like if Pauly Shore and Andy Dick, a baby, and then that baby shit out Gen Alpha. That's what they'd sound like. And but I kind of like it because Skibbity is Scooby Doo, but replace the ooze with ease. So it's Skibbity. But yeah, it's kind of there's a little bit of a charm to these idiots, but the amount of times they say no cap. I'm telling you, I just
still
want to
don't
put
know
the cap on them.
what that means.
It
I
means
still don't
like,
know what that
yo,
means.
I'm not playing. I'm not kidding. No joke. No lie. Yo, for real, yo. For real, yo. Look, we were corny.
Yeah,
but-
we were very corny.
We made sense, and also we stopped eventually because slang is only good in the hood, like meaning in a small pocket, whatever slang, in your circle of friends. That's where
Yeah.
slang is good.
Look at you with
When
the
you grow
slang.
up.
Small pocket. I've never said that in my life. Look at you.
Never said what? Small pocket?
I never heard that. Small pocket.
I don't even
I'm
know what that one is.
You just said it. Small pocket.
No, I said no cap.
No, but after that you said. After that you said small pocket.
Maybe I was probably making shit up.
You got your own slang.
I guess so.
Rangoon verse.
Small.
You got your own little slang going.
small pocket. That's what Anthony Cumia gets. Never mind. That was a really bad joke about how Anthony Cumia is a pervert. That said, oof. Can you get a hook and just pull me off? Fucking...
You know what's funny? You said
Not what I just said.
no, but you said scabbity toilet or what is it?
Scabby toilets. Yep. Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet.
Ooze for ease.
So like every day I go to this website and it's based out of New Zealand and it's like this whole thing about movies and gossip, and they're actually considering making a movie about Skibbity Toilet. I read that like an hour ago.
Isn't Michael Bay, I believe?
Yes. Yeah. He's considering doing that.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I gotta be honest. It sounds insane.
It does sound insane because I was reading what it kind of is, and they thought it was like a joke, but apparently he's considering doing something about it. I don't know how that's gonna work. Do you miss the times when movies were good, and movies didn't need to be like some sort of like trend to like kind of capture people?
I don't know. That was a lot of time wasted in my life, so I'm kind of better in this world now with nothing to watch.
Like I'm
Yes,
watching
I
old
miss
school
it.
movies. Like so, me and my wife are there's an age gap. So I have a list of all these movies that she's never seen, and that we're rewatching them because she's never seen them. So it like takes me back to stuff. Like last night we watched Funny Farm.
I just watched that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Still
I've been
holds up.
craving it. Oh yeah, it does. Um, that they should have never got back together though. That I'm totally against the ending.
I did not like the ending. And I haven't seen it in like 15, 20 years. And we watched it last night. And I was like in and out because I was getting tired. But like, I did not like the ending. I didn't like it. But
Like
at the
I was.
time, yeah.
Go ahead. No, you go.
I don't know.
I was
No,
gonna say I was
yeah.
cleaning when it happened, and I didn't know like if Chevy Chase was a dick beyond being Chevy Chase, but the wife. What I'm divorcing you, bro. If that's like your wife going out and doing stand up comedy and not
Yep.
telling you and getting on
Yep.
Def Comedy Jam.
Yep. Yeah. it
There's
was
so
awful.
many questions. So many questions there. How'd
And-
you get on Def Comedy Jam?
And then writing
did they
about
start
you
airing it?
on Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, telling nothing but jokes about you and your shitty comedy.
She's hot too. I don't know who that is. She's hot. Whoever played his
Who?
wife?
Mary Steenburgen, maybe?
No.
I forget.
I don't remember her name, but she's cute.
Funny Farm.
But we
Well, that's
watched.
funny that we both watched that. Oh, it's Madeline Smith Osborne, a complete nobody. That wow.
She's cute.
It's just that I remember her so well from my life, from my past, from childhood, watching stuff. But like, it's just really just from that movie.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing her in anything, and I wonder what he was like on set because Chevy Chase, a lot of people do not like him, and he could give a shit. He says, "I make no apologies." Did you watch the documentary?
Loved
Chevy
it.
Chase and You're Not.
I fucking loved it.
He makes no apologies. So
Look.
I wonder what he was like during that movie. If he was like a
I
dickhead.
guarantee you, he at least slapped her ass a few times.
Yeah.
I know, because that was okay back then. All right, there was
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it back then.
That was a different time.
Yeah.
That was a different
And
time.
look, listen, women have slapped my ass since the woke movement has occurred. So what's the big deal? Now we're just not allowed to slap theirs. Fucking rude. We're just trying to be nice, man.
You can't do anything
Just-
anymore.
Just trying to make you feel good, lady. Give you a tingle. You know what I hate? That just reminded me. I wrote this the other day. You know what I hate? This is a sensitive topic. I know it might be controversial, but
Sure.
I really, really hate when people leave the shopping carts in the Walmart parking lot. And then the parking lot attendant gets all pissy about it. That's job security. I'm being a nice guy. You're welcome. Jeez.
They get furious. And especially at like ShopRite, where they got to push the whole row. You see them, they're like, and they always got the vest, like the big yellow vest as they're pushing it, so you don't accidentally kill them, like you don't mistake them.
You know who doesn't need a yellow vest? A robot. The robot that's going to take that jerk's job.
Oh yeah,
I should slide that in there. So, for the record, I said I wrote this joke the other day. I haven't read it again, so I don't. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it too good. But classic misdirect, right? You know.
Yeah, that
should
would
we
be a
teach
misdirect.
the audience about the misdirect?
This is a learning program.
Example.
Yeah,
Give me an example of a classic misdirect.
of a classic misdirect.
Yeah.
I need some time on this. Let's get back to it, but I will though before this
Circle back.
episode
Well, I
ends.
have something. then.
Okay, give me something and we'll work on it.
I got this.
Yeah.
Robert Tamburo doing some funny stuff.
Everybody give it up for Bobby Tamburo.
Big dude.
You guys stopped real short with that applause. Did you all just realize at once I look like the shittier version of our host for the evening?
That's funny because I thought the host was
Better
him, and I'm
than
like, oh,
Jackie
Bobby
is
got
slightly
all
longer. Mine's
jacked up or
halfway too
something.
short. Might be gay, might not. You don't know. I mean, you might know looking at you, but yours, mother. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's not right. That's where we got the script for all this pornography, apparently. You're his aunt. That's even hotter. I'm gonna have to stop you before I'm just performing rock hard the rest of the show. You look like you work hard. What do you do for a living, sir?
I take dents out of cars.
You take dents out of cars, so you do work pretty hard. I put dents into cars. I'm driving drunk all the time. You're like Batman. I'm the Joker up here. You're a teacher? Very, very nice. Maybe we can teach you how to raise your hand.
I gotta say, I like what I'm seeing because it's different than what I've seen before.
He's owning it.
Everybody give it up for Bobby Tamburo.
That one went away.
Oh yeah. They both look
it was
like they go
different.
fishing.
Yeah, they did. Actually, this guy kind of looks a little bit like a lady who went through gender reassignment surgery.
Oh
Like
yeah, with
Chaz
the face.
Bono-y.
Yeah. The face.
The beard. It's
Beard,
really
yeah.
the beard. It's when the beard is all wide in the mouth like that.
Yeah.
That's when it feels a little gender reassignment-y. I guess, I mean, sometimes I feel like I look like a lesbian with a fake beard. Sometimes.
Oh, I don't think I have that issue at all. I don't think I'm ever being mistaken for a different gender.
No.
That would be a first. That would be exciting.
Nope. Pretty manly over there, John. I mean,
But look at Bobby.
put
Bobby's
on-
manly. Bobby looks like he stopped off at the best shop to get some bait before he goes on. He looks like he's ready.
yeah, well, he looks way more beefy, like jacked. Maybe I saw him when he was just starting, and that's why it was so different. It was just a whole other level. What I just saw there it just felt like a far more, I don't want to say confident, because his act didn't lack confidence. You know how I said before it was very low key, and that's what I loved about it. The ability to get the same level laughs as like right before him or after him or whatever had like Gino Bisconte or somebody else of that blah, 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 ilk.
Yeah.
One of those loud, aggressive comics.
And he had good
was-
pause control. Have you noticed?
Yeah, and well, that's exactly it, and that's why he won. Even just doing a thing like this, and maybe it was true. Maybe he wasn't starting when I first met him. I caught him in the parking lot, and I was like, "Hey, you're that guy from the show. Want to smoke this joint? So we smoke and then end up hanging out with him and Aaron Berg and a couple of other people. And then he gets on stage, and the first thing he says is like, "Oh, I'm about the highest I've ever been right now." And I mean, this was a wax laced joint, Keith laced. There was like 6 strains of really good bud in it. Like it happened to be a really good time to smoke with me because I just had some really, really good shit. I think there may have even been like moon rocks ground up in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was the Jeffrey of marijuana cigarettes, and so yeah, maybe he just was super stoned, and what I saw wasn't his normal act, but he still killed it, is what I'm saying. With
good.
that Stephen Wrighty, that's why I said to him, I was like, man, you're like a modern Stephen Wright. But this, what I saw, this is more of like more on the aggressive side. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was a bit aggressive, and I liked it. If
He
I was
owned it.
that Barb Marie, I'd be like, you know, never mind. I don't want to say anything inappropriate.
Oh, it'd be
I don't
great.
like doing that. I don't like saying inappropriate things, John. You should know that about me. I would like to share that about myself. I hate saying inappropriate things.
Absolutely. What about Angela Cobb? Do we have any comedy from her?
I hope not. I went to an open mic, and I think this is who she is.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she had lipstick all over her teeth, and it was like the Gino Bisconte of lady comics, just to call back to a moment ago. It was loud, abrasive, and I didn't understand a fucking word of it. Not a word of it. And but I don't know that this is who it is. It's probably who it is.
Wow.
I think it's who it is.
It's funny when you go to shows like you see like people who are like loud, like, come on, really? Let's go, come on. Like you see those people, but then you see the people that are very like calm and laid back and they wait for it and it gradually just pulls you in. I've seen all different types of comics and you just see different styles and what works. It's different. It's interesting, like
Yeah.
their own identity.
You are excellent in that you have that classic style down pat, in my opinion. Like, you could play any room. That's what I saw that day. Like, you're a very interchangeable comic, your style. Because if you're playing a fucking naughty room, all you got to do is just throw some dicks and farts and fucks and shits in there. And, like, you slight little tweak, and you're an edgy comic. But the way you deliver comedy is very standard, and that's good. I know when you say the word standard, it sounds bad, but I think in comedy, standard is what you want as your
think so.
baseline. No,
I think so. I appreciate that. I like. It's weird. Like whenever I work any room, I like to be observational, see what's happening. But I seem to be doing good with couple dynamics, like fucking with a guy and a girl, like talking about their marriage or their relationship. That's what I'm really comfortable with. In terms of like crowd work and stuff like that, that's fun.
Oh yeah. Well, do you have this joke?
Let me see.
Okay, hold on. How about you two? How do you? Oh no, I'm sorry. I got to go back because there's like a little line up in there. It starts where I say, I go. So you there? What do you do for a living? And then when they tell you, because this might be an example of the misdirect, because you're supposed to neg them when they say something. You're supposed to joke, and I just go, "Oh, that sounds lovely." The joke there is I'm supposed to say something rude, but I don't like that. I'm not a rude guy. What about you two? How do you know each other? Sex stuff? Which one of you hates the other? Yeah, and then, that's it. Just going in on their sex stuff, and then there's more. I'm reading it, and it makes me want to rewrite it all. But no, just being rude and talking about them having sex.
Well, that's fun. Putting them on the spot. That's what I like. Like I like pushing it without pushing it, just to see where I could take it.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. because I know what I just said sounds stupid in this context, but in the room, and when you're like, and they're all there, and you're like, you pick the most unlikely couple, and
Yeah.
you're like, are you two fucking? It gets something. It gives them a little flush in the cheek, and if they have friends there with them, then their friends are laughing at them.
Yeah. Oh, I
Like
did
every
this.
time you guys at that show with John, every time you guys made fun of my friend for sitting with his back, it's a tiny little fucking room, a tiny little dinner theater, and this
Oh, yeah, yeah.
motherfucker is in front of the stage. Like you can fit about 4 tables around the stage,
Yeah.
and that's the whole room. And this guy is at one of those tables, directly front row center, back to the goddamn comedians. Just eating his food, and looking up at me and smile every few seconds, go like this. And every comedian who went up made a joke. I don't remember if you did. Did you make fun of him for having his
Uncle
back?
Junior?
No, other side of the room by the bar.
Oh, maybe. There was a guy with a girl. He was the teacher or something. Was that the guy?
Nope, that was the fat guy. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
no, I don't remember.
Either way, you were gonna say something.
I was gonna say like I made this guy really uncomfortable all the time, and it was great. So I do a bit about a dick pic about like like seeing my friend's dick pic because his girl is talking about her vacation. She was like, "Hey, you want to see the pictures?" And so I go to this guy and a girl. I said, "How long you been together for?" And they go, 7 years. I go, "Do you trust him?" She says, "Yeah." I said, "Do you trust her?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, switch phones." They go, "No." I go, "Why?" Like, you guys love each other. That's your wife. And they go, "No." And I'm like, "I don't blame you." And then I think about how is there a dick pic? But they love it, but they wouldn't look at each other's phones. Like, she didn't trust him to give her phone, and he didn't trust her to give him his phone.
Is this part of it real?
Yeah. This is
Okay,
absolutely
that's the
real.
reason why I'm not, because I'm
It's
like
a
listening to
segue.
the bit part and not engaging on the what part of it is real.
No.
Yeah,
It
they
segues
won't
into
give each
it.
other.
No,
Okay.
they wouldn't do it. And then I'm like, oh, I don't blame you, and this is why. And I told the bit from there, but it was a segue to see like how comfortable they were with each other. I'm gonna do it April 11th with Bobby Timborough and friends.
With Bobby Tamboro and friends. And now, while you were telling that story, the reason why I was so rude and non-receptive is I was looking for Angela Cobb. I found her Instagram.
Okay.
I do not see any comedy on there, and I am 99.999% certain that this is that woman I saw who was absolutely terrible. So I can't wait. And I hope, if it is, I hope so, because it makes it even funnier, because the guy who's bringing her along, Justin, he's been there for all the planning. We've informed him of who's doing what, how much
Yeah.
time. I'm the fucking host, and his thing is, hey, Angela. He says, can Angela come? I'd like some female energy. Yes. How long can she do? I need to work it into the set because I have a
Sure.
flow I'm doing. Because the time each person performs will determine how long I perform between each time. Because I don't want to, like, if somebody's only doing 10 minutes, I don't want to do a 5-minute hosting segment. That's
Right.
half a fucking set. I'll do 2
Yeah.
minutes between. So anyway, I'm asking him for the time and this and that, and he says, well, nothing for about a week, and finally gets back to me. She could do a whole 45 minutes. She's down to host. She'll do anything. And it's like, I'm the host. 45 minutes is the fucking headliner. Can the woman do 20 minutes or less was the question. Not like, does she want to fucking take over the goddamn show? So it'll be so funny if she is this horrible, horrible comedian.
Oh, that's great.
It'll add for a little sauce for the night, but no disrespect. This is all good humor.
Well, we got a lot. Then there's a live game show, little podcasting happening, prizes. What's going on here?
Prizes that just showed up in the mail right before, literally, as I was sitting down. Both pizza and this box was brought up to me. Let me make sure I properly cut out An address business. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna show the prizes? You're not gonna be mysterious with them?
Well, no. I doubt. No. Gonna show them. Yep. All right. These are the main prizes. These are some books that I've written.
Ooh.
I got a whole box of fucks to give.
Nice. Oh, fantastic.
420 pages. Oh my god, it feels so.
That's your book?
Yes. Yes, sir. I don't want to. Sorry, I know I had a little. I always have black on my fingers from smoking the reefer. It's
You really
420 pages of the word fuck. It
That's-
took me a long time to get Amazon
Who's your-
and to approve that. Oh, here you go. Here's a little. This is my favorite, the most riveting part of the book.
F U C. Well, there you go. So,
There you go.
So if we go to page 128, we would see.
Page 128, you say that would be right here. Right here. I should do it this way. On page 128.
Oh, there you go. That's confirmed.
Fuck. So these will be prizes in the game after. Excellent prizes, extremely expensive. Also,
How long did that take you to write that book?
well, if you include the publishing process where I kept getting fucking denied and I had to fight it and I had to be like, no, motherfucker, this is art. You know, technically, it took a while, to be honest. It's not all copy and paste here, buddy. But technically, I have fulfilled all legal requirements to own the word fuck. Nobody else has done it like this in a commercial capacity and branded it. So by all legal laws or whatnot, I can copyright the word fuck. I can own it if I want. But
That is
I'm a nice
incredible.
guy. I won't do that.
You would be
I mean,
rich.
it's fucking incredible. And you're going to owe me 15 cents, buddy.
You'd be rich. You'd be super rich.
The
If you
world
coined
would
that.
be a lot less dirty place. I'll just charge like 0.0000001 of a penny.
Yeah,
for
just
every
a
time anyone
fraction.
uses it. Yeah, like the Richard Pryor Superman scheme.
Yeah.
Also,
Yep.
I got to go to the dollar store of some sort and purchase little things like maybe like finger puppets or something cheap, like $1 things. Also need to go to the produce department, and I'll be getting some cucumbers.
Oh,
both
there you go.
mini cucumbers and the seedless ones because they're individually wrapped. Actually, no, it's way less funny to hand a wrapped cucumber than just a raw. Oh, just a piece of fucking produce like a cucumber. Yeah. So cucumbers, mini cucumbers, and like things with glitter on them. Those are gonna go to the losers. Although, some lucky lady might want to go home a loser that night.
So what
Or
you're
man,
saying? So what you're saying?
LGBTQ bingo.
Cucumbers, fuck books, finger puppets, glitter. How do I go to the show? Like, how do I go?
You drive there. You drive there in your car. It's in the Catskills, everybody, where stand-up comedy was born. And now we're birthing an all-new scene where one was not. And, yeah, I think, look, we're going to save lives, John. We're going to save college kids' futures
Yep.
by giving them a good night of comedy. Where otherwise they'd be out doing GHB and having sexual intercourse in the streets and
Yep.
raping each other.
Yeah.
We can't have that.
No.
We have to give them a good show and save the future of our nation, really.
you might make such a mark that they might name a wing after you.
No.
No, they might.
Witness
They might though. You're
witness
making a
protection
difference.
program.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't even want to say my name. I had to write like 8 jokes about what my name is because look, Jim Grindle was funny for the purposes I was using it on the internet. I think it's kind of a lame stand-up comedy name, like, and then here's Jim Grindle. It automatically makes you go, Jim, what? What the fuck's a Grindle? Like, which was the purpose for online, you know?
yeah.
It's supposed to make you go, what the fuck? But then I tried Jimmy Grins, and that's obviously too cheesy. Just Jim. I'm just gonna go by just say my name's Jim. It'll say Jim Grindle on the thing. I'll just not say Grindle on stage, and I think that should solve it. I think.
Jim
What
Grindle.
else was I gonna say about that? Shit, I forgot.
Well, you were saying
had
podcasting. I heard little this, little of that.
I got distracted by a grok summary of I had to send it in to the guy at Wise Guys, Mike, because he wanted to know a little more about the humor, about the
Sure.
stuff I'm involved in. So I asked Grok. I said, what do you know about Jim Grindle? And it made me sound like this nefarious troll king with like this network of minions. But it did say I'm completely safe and good-hearted, and it's all in fun, and it's theater and parody. But it also said that it blurs the line, and a lot of people don't know if it's real or not. It was just so weird how much it actually knew about this character that I do that I don't put any promotion into or effort. Just me and a couple friends for years, we just go live every now and again and we pretend like we're doing shows, and then people end up like a snowball, or someone else here, and then I don't know, we always get somebody's ire, which then leads to something that leads to something, and next thing you know, we're podcasters, but we're just joking. We're not really podcasters, my friends and I. We're losers. International Rangoon, to finish that answer, is men all over the world in multiple countries. Okay, just America and Australia, but that's international. By definition, that is international, and we all have artistic aspirations, and we've come together to write projects together and started producing a bunch of projects together. We finished a few as well.
That's
But
good.
overall, we usually don't finish because we just end up engaged in this online silly bullshit, So the problem is we press live. I think that's the problem with International Rangoon. Is sometimes we decide to press the live button instead of just hanging out and talking and writing and making things.
But that's good. On the fly, you don't know what will happen. Like, we came on here, there was no topic. We're going to talk about the show, but the free flowing is good. I like free flowing. It's just more natural. It's much more humanistic.
I mean, not when it's that time of the month. I don't like free flowing, but
Hi-oh.
hi-yo. You ever do that?
Time
The
of the
Red
month.
Wings?
When I was younger, maybe I was
Your
17
hot dog
years
in the
old.
ketchup?
Maybe I was 17. That might have happened.
Yeah, I would say about the same around time. Didn't like it. Couldn't do it again.
Oh,
again.
I went in.
Oh, no. So you got the full Red Wings?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Like
I
when you're 17, like, you really don't give a shit. Like, you're getting laid at any moment. Anything you could
When
possibly do.
Sure, but when I washed off the labia imprints, and like I could see like like the little creases in the labia, it just like kind of like stamped my cock. I remember seeing that, and I was like, nope, I don't like this. I'm not doing this again. It was too weird.
That could be art, like the imprint of it. Someone would probably make art out of that.
Someone probably has.
Sure they did, yeah.
I'm sure of it.
When I was younger, my thing was to get laid any way possible. I would go to a club or I go to a bar, and the ultimate move is like there was a girl fighting with her boyfriend. I remember. She was really upset, and I would go up to her. I go, "What's the matter?" And then she's drunk, and she's like, "He doesn't love me." I go, "You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that."
Yeah, IRL white knighting.
She kept on talking about how bad it was. I go, "You're so much better than that. Like, stop, stop." But I could give a shit. At that point, you just want to get laid. You would say anything in that moment. And I was like that when I was younger.
And how was your success rate with that tactic?
I would say 4 out of 10. I would say 4 out of 10.
International Rangoon, you're on the Fly Network, says Richard Kish.
Well, hey now.
He's one of our
Richard.
Rangoonies. You see, we're a very diverse group. He's like 94 years old, and he is one of the sweet boys of International Rangoon. He
That's
was
great.
supposed to be nude for our cover. He was gonna, because the first issue of National Lampoon has a naked lady, so
Right.
we were parodying that cover, and it was gonna be his naked self.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's a sweet boy. He might be a little racist, though. You know, he's old, and
Yeah, a little bit.
so we're never sure. But we have a black guy in it, so how racist can he be? There's a black man in our troop as well.
There you go. Do you feel safer that you have that dynamic? Like, do you feel like, well, you got street credit now because you got a black guy?
No, because we end up pissing him off so much that it just makes us like any sort of cover you would get from having a black guy in your group that makes
Yeah.
you like Kids in the Hall by having gay guy in their group makes them
Yeah.
okay to say anything. Well, not anymore. They censored that. That's a whole other thing. Greatest tragedy ever, taking the F word out of Scott Thompson's mouth, but don't get me started. I'm seriously, it enrages me what has happened with that. But anyway, do you know what I'm talking about by chance?
Yeah, Kids in the Hall. I remember Kids in the Hall.
They took the F word out of Scott Thompson's mouth. Like it doesn't exist anymore. But anyway, we'll jump on that in a second. We'll jump on that F word. Yes, but I end up fighting with him so much that yes, it probably just not about racial things. Just
Yeah.
we just fight like cats and dogs constantly. So, yeah, it probably makes us look worse. Like the only black guy in the group, and he's constantly being abused by me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I guess it's whatever. But he's a jerk sometimes. What do you want? I'm not a racist. If he was a white jerk, he'd be just the same. It'd be racist if I wasn't fighting him.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that's true.
That'd be
That-
racist.
That would be a hate crime, sort of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to fight a black man in order to not commit a hate crime.
Yep, to prove yourself.
Do not take that out of context, Richard Kish. The F word. So
Yeah, so what happened with this?
all the companies, first off, Amazon, when the revival of Kids in the Hall came, they killed Buddy Cole. No Buddy Cole. That was the big thing. And that right there is disgusting. If you're telling me that woke culture is going to destroy Buddy Cole, you need to end woke culture. You need to take a fucking step back and realize what your actions are doing for freedom. You're literally creating oppression. That character and Scott Thompson should be a hero of the homosexual community, and yet he's treated like a pariah. It's because of him that heteros and homos back in the 80s united. He was this bridge we all walked across and said, oh, see, they're not all what our parents say they are. They're not these other creatures. They're just human men like us. You know what I'm saying? They just happen to like other human men. And oh, are they funny? So they're capable of. Sometimes you just have to see that. Do you have to be blamed for having been in the dark prior? I can see if once you see the light, you want to stay in the dark, then blame. But we saw the light.
Yeah.
And Kids in the Hall brought us that light. And now they've snuffed it out with woke culture. And anywhere you see like running F word, running free,
Yeah.
or any of those things, it's beeped out, it's censored. Buddy Cole with his whole you want to make F word less scary, take the T away. No one's gonna be upset by hey faggo, that they've censored all that out, and it's just like it's not okay. It's not okay to take this thing that a gay man in the AIDS epidemic of the 80s, the persecution, the shit everything these motherfuckers claim that they imagine they're going to have to deal with, he dealt with. And he fought against it with this humor. And now they're taking that away from him and from people. And it really does upset me. Like, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I am so upset.
That's wild.
About it. It bothers me.
It's so crazy how like times were so different. Like, do you think now we'd be able to have and live in color? Do you think that would make the light of day?
No, because the fucking right wing, left wing money machine, this division machine that they use for profit would just spin it against each other. It would just become something for fighting. But in living color is the same thing as what I just said about gay people, but that was for race relations. That completely changed perspectives.
Yeah.
These are heroic, iconic, historical shows that should be preserved in full integrity, man. Like, it's disgusting. So if you were to censor, I'd be just as upset if I found out they were censoring like an N-word, if there ever were one, out of In Living Color.
Oh, they would have definitely they would have cut out Handyman. That would have been non-existent. There would have been no Handyman, I don't think.
Okay. You see, this is where we hit gray areas.
Right?
This is where we hit gray areas. Look, man, you can't be an extremist on either end. That's how we lose. So we have to fucking call the flag on the play. And Handyman is a fucking gray area. Is a little different.
Okay, Dr. Naughty, the gig is up. And then he would do his thing, and he would fall out the window.
Yes. Well, they already changed it for Blank Man, and we were fine. If
Yeah,
they
yeah, that's
removed
fine.
Handyman, how would I feel? Ah, geez. You know what? It just could be hurtful to a handicapped person. And if they chose to remove it as artists, I'd respect it. If it were forced to be removed, well, I guess the networks own it. So, it's so gray, that one, because
Yeah.
it can be hurtful to a group of people who are already mentally handicapped. So they don't have the cognitive skill to rationalize through it or to understand the nuance of the joke. But is there even nuance in that, or is he just mocking? So is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. Because no joke is wrong if it's a joke and meant in good spirit. Is it hurtful? Certainly. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I got another one for you. Blazing Saddles.
They're never censoring that. I can't imagine they're ever going to censor that. I never liked that because I always thought it was racist. I really did. I was like, this is because you know why? I don't know how your father was. Mine was of the typical that era guy, where blacks and whites, they just constantly make racial jokes at each other, but not the evolved ones that we kind of got into. They're just like calling each other N-word and honky and like,
Yeah.
I don't know, very base level pointing out that like, hey, your fucking hair's different type shit. And that's what I always felt Blazing Saddles was, like almost like pre-edgelord in a way. I don't know. Something always rubbed me wrong about Blazing Saddles, but I don't think they'll ever censor that one. There's
No, but I'm
way
saying
they
like
can.
in 2026, that would like if Blazing Saddles never came out then, it would never come out now. Like if somebody had an idea to put out a movie like that, I don't think that would ever come out.
I think
Like
it could.
now.
Look at Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe's college road trip. There's a lot of racism in that movie. All the Medea movies, really. There's a lot of racism thrown at all races. And it's still flying, Do you watch any Medea films? Have you?
I think I saw one. I think it was the Halloween one or something.
Oh yeah, that's one of the best. It's one of the best because you got that lady Bam smoking weed the whole time. She's fucking high as fuck. But try Uncle Joe's College Road Trip. It just came out like a couple months ago. It's a spin-off. Medea's in it a little bit, but it's about her brother taking their nephew to college. He's like a nerdy black kid, and he's just trying to teach him how to be less PC.
Uncle Joe's Road Trip. I'm gonna put this on my phone.
Yeah, Uncle Joe's College Road Trip. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's probably the best in the entire Medea franchise because there's very little melodrama, which is both a charm and a detriment to these Medea films. Everybody complains about the melodrama. I personally love the drastic shift in tone going from slapstick raunchy, oh my god, did they really just say that level comedy into oh my, did I just switch to the Lifetime network? Like the worst of the worst. So I don't hate Medea like the rest of the world. I'm actually a quite a fan.
I like so much, but I just know when I was younger, they were just like it was like a different energy than it is now. Everything. The first time that this is so lame. The first time that we saw nudity on TV was take a guess. Like take a guess on primetime TV. What would be the first?
Oh,
time
Dennis
Yes.
Franz, his butt.
NYPD Blue. His ass.
NYPD Blue.
He showed his ass.
You want to ask me when the first nudity came on TV? I'll fucking tell you, buddy. I fucking know.
They were so excited. They were so shocked. That was the mark right there. Dennis Franz.
Yeah. And then the next big one was South Park and the all shit episode. Do you remember where they
Yes.
said shit like
Yep.
100 and something times? That was like, we all stood there, me and my friends or whoever the fuck I was with, we're just like, everything's changed now. Nothing will ever be the same again. And we wondered, like, we had that feeling for real. And we also joked, yeah, we're just being stoned. Everything's going to go back to normal tomorrow. No, it
Yeah,
didn't. It didn't. Because after that, they started saying some curses in all the basic cable shows. And now, like, basic cable might as well be
Yeah.
R-rated sometimes. No titty nipples or nothing, but
Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I would love to watch like an episode of like Grey's Anatomy and then a titty comes out maybe.
well, you
Not
should watch The
necessarily in
Pit.
like. Oh, I heard about that.
The woman, she just runs in the room every couple of days. Just saw another penis on The Pit.
That's great.
Apparently, they do a lot of dick surgeries on that show.
Oh, a lot of dick surgeries. That's how they do it.
Yeah, apparently.
Joe, like I thought it would have been cooler with the Pit if they took Noah Wiley's character from ER, and then he like spinned off from it. Like you ever see
That's what it
Shameless?
was. That's I see. Not only have I seen, but let me just say this first. That's
Yeah.
what it was supposed to be. The Pit was supposed to be him spun off from ER, but then they had some problems, so they just changed the
Oh,
name.
they changed it.
So you can watch it that way because he's playing it that way allegedly. Did I ever see what?
Shameless.
Oh, both series, both the U.S. and the U.K. UK version far superior.
So Shameless, like you always wanted them to fucking win. You always wanted them to like eventually, like something has to give. And I thought it would be perfect. The guy, that new show Bear.
Yeah.
He's a chef. If he spun off from it, if he actually made something with his life, and they spun it off, like he played his same, what's his name, Lip.
Yeah. Philip
If he
Gallagher.
played, yeah. If he played his same character, and then all of a sudden he becomes a chef, like he escapes it, like keep it based in Chicago, like he got out.
Changed his name. Like that's really that would have been cool if they would. Or what about if they did a spin-off of Carl Gallagher where he goes he goes out on tour dressed as a woman as Billie Eilish, like he's an international pop star. Billie
Oh, see,
Eilish.
there you go. I would see that.
That'd be a good one.
I would see.
They look so much alike. Have you seen the fucking?
Yeah.
Not anymore because she's gotten all like big and fat. But back in the day when you would see those pictures, there's actually somebody else, a rapper kid, who's got like tattoos all up his neck who looks exactly like him. It's crazy.
Oh, Xanax.
Is it
Lil
Little
Xanax?
Xan? Is that who that is? Lil
yeah,
Xan.
Yeah, maybe. That sort of reminds me of who he could look like.
There's a song, I don't know who does it, and it's very offensive, the lyric, but I hear Little Xan's name constantly. I think it goes like Little Xan and his T-word fans.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
His T-word fans.
Yeah. Ending with a Y.
No cap. No cap.
No cap at all.
He's not playing.
I don't have any of our other comedians that I could show videos of.
No Justin Raymond.
No.
No Courtney Murphy.
I don't know where to find Courtney Murphy because apparently she is super up and coming. Like, I think she might just be like, an open micer. This might be her first rodeo, as they say. But I don't get me. Don't quote me. I could be completely full of shit.
Well, this is going to be a nice surprise. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I like. I don't know
from Justin.
anybody.
I'm looking at Justin's shit now.
But you. I don't know any of these people, but you. So I'm excited about this. It's going to be good. Don't you like when you go to a room and nobody knows you? You don't like that?
I do. But what happens is I constantly talk to people. Oh, wait, somebody says we're wrong. First time nudity on network TV, 1970, WNET, New York, Channel 13, naked breasts on Monty Python's Flying Circus when he was 12. Well, it's obviously a lie. 12 years old in 1970? Yeah, right. More like 42. And 42 was the first time he saw boobs, too, by the way.
And for me, I was born in 78, so that would do nothing for me. But I appreciate it. For me, my first nude moment was Dennis Franz, the OG.
Yeah, that's true. That was our first. That was for our generation's first nudity. Although, Freddy's Nightmares has a lot more almost titty, like in that. Alien Nation, which I just watched today.
Oh, I remember that.
Some major slag side boob in there. Slag is an offensive term for the aliens, the Tectonians.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Slag.
Yeah. I got one more thing here with Justin Raymond.
Yeah.
Here we go. I found something. Let's see. Maybe this is comedy.
Gave her good and plenty of it, loving, but she always thought that I was just a something, nothing, baby. I swear I ain't doing nothing, and precisely that ended up doing nothing. Literally, business floundering, idiot.
All right, I had to shut that off because I don't know. Go away. I don't know if that had some copyright business involved in it, but there you go. That was Justin Raymond. He'll be the first performer of the night.
Could be rapping or trapping. Gapping, whatever word, he's going to be rapping.
He's going to give everybody a lecture before the show starts on how to behave, bar etiquette, and how we can get through the night without hurting one another.
Right? No hurting. Just come and laugh. You were talking about side boob. I used to stay up on a Friday night till like 12:30. I made sure my parents were asleep, and I would just wait for Cinemax. Mm-hmm. It was always Shannon Tweed.
I got to meet her.
Did you?
Yeah. I forget the name. She did some Western film, which I had to sell to HBO.
Ooh.
I had to literally carry the actual film reels.
Really?
Yeah, I had to take multiple subways from Hell's Kitchen down to wherever the fuck HBO's offices were.
Right.
And it was quite the journey. Oh, and I saw titties that day too. Holy shit. I saw titties walking in the street, just crossing the street, bare bare tits, and the cops are sitting there going like just staring. And I walked up. I just got done smoking a joint, illegal at the time. We're talking about the 90s,
Sure.
and I said to the cops, I was like, "Look, I don't have a problem. I don't want to be this guy. I just gotta know why are you not doing anything about that? That has to be illegal." And they're like, "That's what we're trying to figure out right now. It's not illegal to walk with your top off in New York City, but it might because she was going back and forth across the crosswalk,
Right,
like,
right.
just nonstop. So they might have been able to get her for an obstruction, a traffic obstruction." But yeah, that was when I learned that women can walk with their tits out in New York City. It's completely legal.
Well, you go to Japan, they have a girl, she's got a box. She's got a cardboard box on her, and you could just go up there and you could put your hand in there, and it says stress relief, have a good day. She goes up to random people. I'll send you it later. She goes because it's like social media. She walks around in Japan, and people just come up to her, and she smiles, and they put their hands in the holes of the box, and they do a little twisting, and she likes it.
Little radio tuning.
Yeah, she likes it. They like it. She's like,
She
have a good day.
Japanese?
She is Japanese.
Because that's what I think that's important to this story. If she were of another country, it'd be kind of rude showing up
I would
in
agree.
Japan and like, hey, squeeze my titties.
She does it. It's like in a Times Square area.
Well, Japan is very cool with stuff like that. I learned on Fish Tank recently from a white ginger Muslim cowboy named Bashir. He apparently spends a lot of time in Japan, has 4 wives over there, and he was saying the culture that the women do not consider prostitution to be cheating. Like if you go to a prostitute, or I guess if you prostitute yourself,
Right.
it's not cheating on your partner.
Interesting.
Weird, I know. I guess I kind of get it. It's transactional, but AIDS, diseases, cooties. I mean,
would think so.
that's what cheating is. If you can infect your partner with something based on your pleasure-seeking activity,
Sure.
then that's a cheating. That's you're being irresponsible with your partner's life. But therefore, you know, if you want to whack off on a lady or gentleman or in between's face,
Sure.
as long as there's no contact, it's not cheating.
I don't know how my wife would feel about that. I feel like she would think it would be cheating.
Just tell her hand jobs are like no different than handshakes. They're the same thing. I mean, does she get mad at you if you're whacking off the pornography?
I don't know.
Some women do.
I don't think she's a big fan of me watching pornography. Obviously, I do. I think we all do, but I don't. I don't know if she would like that. She knows. She obviously knows. Who doesn't have like if you would have
She
pulled
knows
phone right
now. I just saw her walk by 2
No,
seconds ago. She can hear you in the other room talking about it.
like who? Oh shit! Oh, I love her.
It's
I
just
love
a
my
joke,
wife.
honey. It's just a joke.
Like who doesn't have porn in their phone right now? Like if you were to like pull out your phone, I imagine there's porn in your phone. Everybody has porn in their phone. And I say that during stand up. I go, come on. I go, 25% of you have fucking Pornhub geared up and ready.
I can agree with that. I have no pornography on my phone, like nor any of my browser histories or anything because I use incognito mode. I've had no.
I say that during stand up. I think it's so uncomfortable. Like whenever I talk about it, I go, how much porn do you have in your phone right now? And the guy's like, none. And then the girlfriend next to him is like yeah, he's got it. And he gets uncomfortable. And I laugh because it's the little things in life that just make you laugh.
He was like, honey, I didn't know you wanted to talk about yours. That's how I
Yeah.
I'm a pretty wholesome fella, only because I spent my life being unwholesome, and now I don't feel it anymore. That's the truth of it. So it's not even like whatever. Like I have no problems Goes boom, boom. Everything's all normal. Full systems go. Shooting ropes of goo. No problem. It doesn't feel like anything. I take pisses that feel better than nutting. Like I think I've had too many. You
You're
know
numb.
what?
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, when you've like taken ecstasy and MDMA and you've jizzed on fucking these kinds of drugs,
Oh,
regular
sure.
coming is just not the same anymore. I guess. I think that might be it actually.
Also, we're older, so it's a different
Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah, no, but does the mindset really mean feeling? Look, I usually this is like the third time now we're mentioning that Gino Biscanti, but that's how I found out about Bobby was through
Yeah.
him, so it's relevant, and it's also how I was jokingly blaming his show for making me not come, well, excuse me, not feel coming anymore because he kept putting like shit porn or like
Ugh.
just some fucking disgusting thing that I would never see in my life. And I became so disgusted watching his show over a period of time
Yeah.
that I noticed it then. Yeah. So,
I get skeeved out
yeah.
by things like that. But like shit or like piss, I'm good.
Yeah. Not that I would be urinated on. I don't want to throw up, though, when I see urine, but vomit, blood, shit. I can't even, like, I don't even want to be anywhere I don't want to see it on the floor. You know what I mean? Let
Yeah.
alone on a person. Like, if I see a puddle of urine on the floor, it's not going to make me throw up. I don't go, oh, urine. But I certainly get very well. I mean, if I see it, though, I'm wrong. If I see a puddle of urine on the floor, I definitely go, urine, because I want to stay away from it and not step in it or something. But yeah, it
I was
doesn't make me want to throw up.
I was at a dorm party. Like I
It
didn't go to
sounded like I
college.
was advocating urine, didn't it? Because I
No,
didn't mean to. I just meant to say one of them was less gross than the others. Is all. That's all I meant. You were
yeah,
saying
I
about a
can't do
college
that.
party where you all got peed on.
No, like I was with this chick, and she was drunk, and I was drunk, having a good time, and then we go into her room, and she goes, I like different things." I said, "Absolutely." I said, "What are we doing?" She goes, "Can I pee on you?" I said, I think I'm good. I think I'm good." I left. Just, I can't hang like that. That's a little too much for me.
Was she
Like
hot?
she was hot. She was hot. She was drunk, and she's like, It's kind of what I do. Like, do you mind?" I
It's
said,
kind of what I do.
"Nice
Well,
meeting
that
you."
changes things. That changes things.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I I have my limits, and that would probably be a limit.
I've never been offered, nor have I requested. So I've honestly not crossed that bridge in my. I've not crossed that bridge. I'm pretty sure I'd say no.
Yeah, smart,
Pretty sure.
smart.
Because, like, where are they going to do it? I don't want you to do it in my mouth. You want
Yeah,
to do it on my tits? I already don't like having tits, okay? I'm a man, baby. I don't like having
absolutely.
tits. You gonna do it on my belly? What am I, a baby? And then if you're gonna pee on my wiener, it's gonna go in the pee hole. So like, what are you gonna pee on my feet? Again, it's weird. It's weird. Maybe
Yeah,
pee on my shins, and that's less weird. I don't know. Pee on my elbows. I don't know.
that is definitely weird.
But squirt is pee.
You know what? People like what they like. I guess.
You never made a girl squirt?
I don't think so. Don't think so.
I guess I'm bragging.
Yeah,
But,
guess you are.
I made some. I made enough. I made plenty of. I didn't want to say plenty of, but truth be told, it is. I made multiple ladies. Multiple makes it sound like too few. I made a lot of ladies wet the bed
Wow, look at
during the
you.
sex.
Actually,
During the sex.
I did once. Actually, once comes to mind. But look at you. You're like a
Well,
squirt king.
she peed on you. No. It's a rare thing. It's a rare thing. Yeah.
Do you remember how old you were when you saw your first vagina?
Well, I did sex with a Puerto Rican girl who went on to become a transsexual Puerto Rican man, and but she was a girl. I was 11 and she was 12. That was my first intercourse.
That was your first intercourse?
Yes.
Jesus.
Her name was Billy Joe when she was a girl. Her name was still Billy Joe when she transitioned to a fucking man.
She kept the name? Or he.
Yeah.
He.
Yeah.
I don't even
I
know.
think they dropped the Joe. I could be wrong. And then just like changed, just called themselves Billy. I don't know.
Wow.
It's been a while since it was like MySpace was when I found this out.
MySpace.
I was like,
I'm
hey,
learning a lot today.
That Puerto Rican man with a goatee looks familiar.
That's funny.
What'd you learn? That technically I've had sex with a transsexual? Because I just learned that too, thinking about it now.
Oh, that's funny. I
I
think
can't
was.
say it,
No,
right? It's technically true. You said you think what?
that's funny. I think I was. Maybe I was 15. I might have been 15 or 14. We were at somebody's house and they had a pool table in the basement. And it was like 6 of us. And there was one girl. And it was her adopted brother. So we're just hanging out. And then somebody asked, they go, "Can we see your vagina?" Like we were all young. Somebody's like, "Can we see your vagina?" And she goes, "Okay." So she stood in a hallway and we were online. I was super young. We were online and we would just, you walk in and then you go next. Walk in, you're like, "Oh, okay." But it was her adopted brother was part of this collaboration.
That's terrible. Yeah, I want to look. I know the situation. Okay, it sounds sleazy and disgusting,
Yeah.
but life was sleazy and disgusting. I'm in the process of writing a proof of simulation joke,
Okay.
and in it, John, 2 women of very diverse backgrounds. One was flat chested, the other had giant tits. 2 women have ridden me while I lay on my back, bounced up and down while wearing cowboy hats and whipped them off and said, "Yeehaw!" This
That's
has
awesome.
really happened 2 times. One of those times, my friend Sarkis was sitting at his radio. Kiss from a Rose by Seal was on, and all the lights are out in the room. It's his girlfriend I'm banging with. Yeehaw!
Sure.
And he's diddling the knobs. I literally thought about the story when you were telling me the Chinese thing. I immediately, anytime knobs, I immediately see my friend Sarkis like this. This was him. While this, both times, by the way, with the cowboy hat girls.
Yeah.
I did not come. The big titted one, Gina, she was corny. Like kept saying corny ass things, so I just couldn't finish. The one I'm talking about now, Sarkis's girlfriend Tracy, she well, she was fine actually. That was working. It was Sarkis because he was doing the knobs, and every time I would look over, I would see this.
That's crazy.
Like this pursed face. Oh, I'll never forget that. The illumination of the soft yellow of an old 1980s, radio receiver and all that business. Actually, it's probably like a 70s receiver. Yeah, that soft yellow glow, greenish yellow even. Ugh.
That's funny.
Ugh. He looked like Beaker from, no, is that his name? No, Skeeter. What's Doug Funny's blue buddy?
Was it Skeeter?
I think it might be. He looked just like Skeeter. So imagine Skeeter with human-colored skin. An Armenian, if you can't tell by the name Sarkis. Yeah, I can't make the face. So, but just that was a very traumatic sexual experience. I've had a lot of traumatics. One time, a man Dutch ruddered me without my consent.
What the hell is that? What's a Dutch rudder?
Well, you see, there was this fat girl, and we were all drunk. And listen, your buddy Artie knows this person I'm talking about, Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Actually, he was at that show. You met him. You met the guy I'm talking about. And so Shaggy from Scooby Doo and I were getting drunk with this girl, and she's just like, "Hey, which one of you has the bigger dick?" And then we're just like, "All right, well, here you go. Let's see." And I will, yeah. And I said, "We'll see." And we ended up just doing it with the girl, not us. We ended up doing the girl in like that spit roast situation. But he kept going like, and like I just couldn't stop laughing, and I eventually just kind of tapped out, and I like I was just kind of like moved over, and I was laying next to the chick. Because, like, I don't even, that makes it sound really weird. It was a big bed. I had gotten away. Oh, yeah, that's right. She was jerking me off. But she was going like this.
No enthusiasm.
Right, because she's getting fucked. And then she's like, "What's wrong? Why are you laughing?" And then I didn't want to say because fucking Shaggy from Scooby-Doo is fucking you right now in front of me. But he answered for me. I didn't need to say. He answered for me and said, "'Cause you're doing it too slow. Not like that, like this." And he grabbed her arm and he went, and that was it. That was the end of that story. That was the end of that encounter. I left the room.
That's funny.
I had left the room. And the guy's father was actually sitting right on the couch, right outside of the room in the pitch dark, no sound, no television, which totally made everything even more fucked up. I hid in the bathroom for about an hour. They had to come get me and be like, "Hey, you all right?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, bro. I'm just, just chilling, taking a shit." But
that's great.
That's what a Dutch rudder is. So that's the answer to your question. Terrible.
Well, that's
folks. If you enjoy this type of horrible talk, you see, Howard, we can't talk like this in a live venue, can we?
I don't know nowadays.
I mean, with a bunch of college students, it's not like it's our fan base coming out. Oh boy, you guys got to get there. You got to get out there and you got to watch the absolute horror show that can occur.
Yeah.
This can be an absolute nightmare. It's gonna be fun no matter what, though.
I'm ready. So. I'm gonna get there early. We're gonna hang out a little bit. I can learn about how do you say it? Oneonta,
Oneonta, the city of hills.
All right.
Yeah. And I can guarantee you, at least 4 performers are going to be awesome. We just saw Barb. She's like a hot chick, so at the very least, you can just like gawk at her, Bobby's hilarious, and her joke was it seemed fine. She seemed competent. John, I've seen, he's excellent. I'm an idiot, and I'm not there for laughs, just chuckles. I can't use up all the good laughs,
you gotta save them.
Host. Yeah, I gotta save them for our featured people. I don't want to be a greedy little jerk. And yeah, Angela might be terrible. Have no clue about Courtney. Justin, we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. It's all it is. Truth in advertising, man. It's not saying these people suck. Just saying I don't know. One of them I think I might know and does suck.
I want to see Justin rap.
Okay. He actually sounds a little bit like Atmosphere. He sent me one of his produced tracks. I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't because when someone sends you their music, it's usually flaming shit.
Yeah.
And you gotta go, ooh yeah, but this was actually competent work, so I'm pleased for that. Maybe we'll have him play some of that
Cool.
while we're setting up and stuff. And again, folks, LGBTQ bingo from 7 to 9, which is redundant because all bingo is gay, no?
Yeah, I would think so.
But John,
Thank you so much for having me.
it's your show. This was having you. There's no having you when like it is you. This is you. Thank you. Is what I'm
I
trying to
appreciate
say.
everything, man. I started doing this a year and a half, and now I'm on podcasts. I'm doing stand up. I'm meeting people like you. I'm ready. I'm excited. Come out. Come out.
Meeting people
April
like
11th.
Johnny McCarthy, opening for people like Stuttering John,
Yes.
performing with big boys like Rich Carucci and Keanu Thompson. All right, now I'm just making jokes. I'm just kidding. Keanu's lovely. Rich was great.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else you want to say before we press that button?
If you want to check me out on the John Ladder comedy channel, 3 Mics No Mercy podcast with Robert Steven and the Birdman, well, that would be cool.
Oh, the Birdman.
Other than that-
Can we announce that?
In about a half hour.
Maybe.
About,
In about a
hour.
half an hour. All right. Well, we might have some news involving the Birdman and our next comedy show, which sadly John won't be able to attend because it's on a Monday. But that Monday is 420, ladies and gentlemen. Same location you see up there. So just 9 days later, we're doing a fucking full day of comedy and podcasts straight out of this place. It's going to be dope. Literally.
You know what? My final words, no cap. It's going to be that good.
No cap. This whole show was no cap. John, you were no cap tonight. Skibbity dibbity. Schmegma.
Nice. I'm ready. Well, you all have a good night. Thank you very much. We're going to see you guys April 11th.
See you then. Oh, and we're going to live stream it. At least John and I are going to record. We're live streaming our shit.
Nice.
So, yeah, you'll see at least that and fun parties. All right. Have a wonderful.
You too, guys. Later. Later, Jim.
Goodbye, John.
Bye.